Welcome back to the SportsMax Zone. In the last couple of hours, CONCACAF Women's World Cup qualifying off and running. Guatemala at home, 9-0 winners over the U.S. Virgin Islands in Group B. Later Wednesday, Guyana played Dominica. St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Grenada and Antigua and Barbuda also have games on Wednesday evening. Meanwhile, the Jamaica Reggae Girlz, drawn in Group C alongside Bermuda, the Cayman Islands, the Dominican Republic and Grenada will kick off their CONCACAF World Cup qualifying campaign on Thursday evening, 6 o'clock local time, at home inside the National Stadium. The Reggae Girlz, who qualified for the last World Cup in 2019, will be without the services of some key players in Denisha Blackwood, regular captain Konya Plummer, and World Cup scorer Havana Solon. With the exclusion of those players, 3 faces were inserted into the 23-member team: defender Logan McFadden, Malike Days from the University of Maryland, and Alia Keane, who is unattached. They have been added. Only the group winners will advance to the championship round of the tournament. Joining us now to discuss the chances of the Reggae Girlz, former head coach of this team, Charles Edwards. Charlie, welcome to the SportsMax Zone. Always great to have you on the show.
Thank you very much. Good evening to you and all the members of your staff and all the listeners.
Yeah, well, Charlie, the preparation for the girls for this tournament would not have been ideal with, COVID restrictions and so on. But I'm sure you have a keen eye on what's happening with regard to this team. How confident are you that they will be efficient enough to get through this phase of qualifying?
Well, based on the history of the tournament and the teams, I think we are a much stronger team, and the quality, the caliber players that we have, and, playing professionally around Europe and the USA, I think we should qualify pretty easy for the next stage.
Yeah, the government allowing vaccinated fans to watch the game on Thursday evening at the National Stadium in Kingston, something the Reggae Boys didn't have. I'm pretty certain that the girls will be happy for that.
It seems as if the government loves the female team more than the male. But anyhow, I think the players will be very happy for that, because that's always the 12th man coming from the spectators to push you along. So it's very interesting. And I think, it will argue well for the team. I mean, we haven't had much preparation time and all of that. So that could be a big help in terms of boosting the girls' confidence-wise to, perform at a much better level. So let's see.
Yeah, we spoke of the COVID-19 restrictions being a bit of a humbug for them as far as preparation is concerned, but there was also the issue of changing of coaches as well, because Coach Busby was suspended from his role. How much do you think the new coaching setup will impact on this squad?
Well, listening to Vin Blaine, he seemed to have been following a lot of the girls and very familiar with quite a few of them. So I think the transition should be pretty easy. And also, the team won't be under a lot of pressure. So what you may see happening is that the first couple of games will be more or less tuning up the team, getting to know each other, familiarizing the coach with the players, So it's not a problem for us. I don't see the transition being much of a problem.
Yeah, a couple of the senior players missing, for example, Konya Plummer. How big of a miss will that be, and how important will it be for those that are there to step up?
It's going to be a big miss for the team, because that's where the 2 key central defenders are playing. And, that's a key part of the team. But I think they have adequate enough substitute players to step into those positions and perform well. So I'm not very concerned about that, honestly.
How important will mental toughness be as we try to get past the teams that Jamaica is grouped in Bermuda, Grenada, and Cayman Islands, and the Dominican Republic?
The mental toughness is going to be important because of the lack of training and the mistakes that will be taking place on the field. But I think there are enough toughness within them. They are all seasoned players. A lot of them are campaigners from the last World Cup. Khadijah Shaw, for instance, is at Man City. You can't ask for better than that. So I think with her leadership on the pitch, it shouldn't be a problem. What we need to worry about is the next stage. Let's hope that the JFF doesn't have any more hiccups in place for us, and that we can get things smoothed out from this. And then the coach decision, whether Busby is coming back or not, will be clarified, cleared up completely, and then we can just have a smooth run from there onwards.
Yeah, you spoke of Bonnie Shaw just now, Khadijah Shaw, who now plays at Man City in the Women's Super League in England. Obviously a highly respected player in Europe and in CONCACAF as well. How much do you expect her to flourish in this tournament?
She's going to have a field day in this tournament. She's above this tournament, not saying that they can't shut her down or anything like that, but her experience, her talent level, and, I mean, coming from Man City where she has been seasoned properly, she's going to have a good run in this tournament.
Yeah, you've been experienced, with international teams coaching the Reggae Girls, Charlie. Cuba, Jamaica and Trinidad and Tobago were the teams that advanced furthest. I think Haiti as well in recent World Cup qualifiers. Outside of Jamaica, which of these other teams do you think from a Caribbean perspective could challenge for a World Cup spot?
That's a tough one because in this group, maybe Bermuda or the Cayman Islands, and they have not, to me, been performing well over the years. So I think the next stage we go into, we'll look against like the Panamas and those teams. But for now, for this stage, I don't think you're going to get much challenge from these teams to get a spot going into the World Cup. I don't see it.
All right, Charlie, thanks for talking to us. We'll be having our eyes glued on this match on Thursday and hoping for the Reggae Girls standpoint that they can get a good start there. The Bermudans are pretty confident. Their football has been stepping up both on the men's and women's side. So I know that the Bermudans are coming here to make a statement. So maybe the Reggae Girls shouldn't underestimate them. Thanks, man.
Thank you for having me. Have a good afternoon, sir.
Yeah,
take care. Bye.
Charles Edwards there, former coach of the Jamaica Reggae Girls. We go to break. When we come back, we go to the ice and the snow and Mariah.
And I love it there.